Alright, welcome to this week's video of 2x2 reconstructions. Today I'll be reconstructing a 2.28 average of 5 for you today. So yeah, as usual, scrambles will be in the description if you want to follow along. And yeah, so let's begin. Alright, so for this first solve, I saw that we have a green bar here, and the other two pieces are here and here. So I saw that if I execute from this angle and I do a U L prime, I can insert this piece here such that the bar forms here. And if I insert this here with a L prime U L, that gets me a EG1 case here, and I saw that I get a L case like this. This is the case where these two are opposite, and this color is the same as this. So I execute this out from this angle, so there's no need to set up to the alg. And the alg, for this alg, I look at this color, which is white, and I know that it will stay in the front when I'm done executing the alg. But I see that white is on the back of the bar here, so I know that AUF will be a U2. So yeah, so once I do the alg, I do a U2 to finish off, and yeah, so once again, there was something I could have done a bit better, but I'll show you as I go along. So again, I've traced pieces for the first layer as well as for the blue layer, so that I know exactly what EG1 I have. So I know I have an L EG1, L case for an EG1, and then yeah, so U L2, and then actually from here I could have cancelled straight into the EG1 alg like that, and then do a U2 to finish off. So that, yeah, that would have probably saved a bit. This solve was a 2.49 seconds, which is still pretty average for me, but if I cancelled into the alg, I could have maybe saved a bit, saved a few tenths or so. But whichever way, yeah. I guess you could have done orange as well, but the easiest thing I can see is to get an EG2 like this, and then that. But yeah. So anyways, on to the second solve. Alright, so for this second solve, I see that there's a bar on blue. So, and I see that if I do a L to put this piece in here, I can form a bar on the back. And also, again, if I insert this here with a L, U L prime U prime L, I get an EG1 case. So this case is a U case, and this case where these two are the same color and these two are opposite colors, I executed the out from this angle. And for AUF, I look at this color. This color is orange. I know that it will end up on the front of this layer when I've done the alg. But if I look at the bar, I see orange here, which means if orange is going to end up on the front, I'm going to need to do a U for AUF in order to do AUF. So yeah, once I do the alg, I do a U for AUF. So one more time. So yeah, like I said, having traced out the pieces, I know that I'll get a U case on top, and I'll get a EG1 blue layer. So again, L prime U prime U L, U to set up to the alg, and then the alg itself, finish off with a ring finger U like that. So yeah, again, if you an alternative to this might be orange, but once again, just as with the previous solve, it would have been an EG2 case. It would have been this one, which yeah, which you can just do that. But yeah, so that was the second solve, which was a 2.17 solve, which is better. I think that the execution for this was a bit better than the first one as well. But still, yeah, it's it's decent. So yeah, let's move on to the third solve. Alright, so for this third solve, what did I do? Trying to remember what I did. Was it white or was it? Ah, yes, I did white. So I saw this white bar, and I saw that the other two pieces were here and here. And I saw that I could join these two up with a U2, and then with the R prime, I can make an EG1 layer with the bar here. And since the bar is here, I know I'll need to rotate, but while I'm rotating, I do a U, because that's how I execute this EG1 alg. This is a T case where these two are the same color and these two are opposite. So yeah, and I look at this color for AUF. I know that this color will end up on the front when I'm done, and yeah, these two pieces are green, meaning the front color is green, which means there is no AUF. So once I, once I do the alg, there is no AUF. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, so I'll just run through it again. So I saw and actually I saw that these two pieces will stay as they are, and that this piece would move up here relative to these two. And so that made it pretty easy to trace that I get a T case. So yeah, having traced my pieces, I know if I do a U to R prime and then a U while I rotate, I get a T case, and then with no AUF. And so once I do the alg, that's it for the solve. I don't see any real alternative. Okay, you could possibly do green as well, where you get also an EG1 case, and this solution is not too bad either, so that's an alternative you could have done. Anyways, the solve I did was a 2.18, which is also not too bad. So yeah, let's just move on to the fourth solve. Alright, now the fourth solve was pretty terrible. Now I saw orange here, and I saw the two orange pieces were here. Now, what I did was R prime U, R prime U2, sledgehammer, which would give me this case, which is just adjacent corner swap with a U2 AUF. That's what I did, but I have no clue why I didn't just do R prime U prime R prime, which would give me a CLL case. Not just that, it's the pure Soon CLL case. And if I do a U2 and do it as a back Soon, there is no AUF. And obviously the Soon alg is a very fast alg, so I have no clue why I didn't just do that. But whichever way, yeah. If you ever, and also, it wouldn't be very hard to track either. R prime U prime R is just 3 moves, so it's pretty easy to track where all the pieces will go. So I have no clue why I didn't do this in the actual solve, because yeah, I don't know, maybe I didn't see the look ahead, maybe it was a bit rushed or something. but for some reason I just didn't see it. But yeah, I don't think there were any other real alternatives. You could kind of try white, or you could kind of try yellow. Yellow would be an EG1. But yeah, not really anything else. I'm pretty sure the orange was the best solution. Either way. Anyways, that solve was a 3.96, and that is pretty terrible. Anything above 3 is quite bad for me. So yeah, again, that's my fault for not looking ahead properly. Whichever way, let's move on to the fifth solve. Alright, so for the last solve, I did yellow because I saw this yellow bar here. I saw these two yellow pieces. And I saw that if I do this, I can make an EG1 layer on the bottom. But because that would form the bar on the front, I chose to rotate and execute it from this angle instead. So in this angle, it will be UR. And that'll give me an EG1 case. It's an L. It's an L case for EG1. And I execute this out from here. So this case is the one where these two are the same color, and this color is opposite to this color. So yeah, I execute it from here, and then oh yeah, I forgot to mention AUF. So let me just do that again. So for AUF, I know this blue color will end up on the left. But since blue is at the back of the bar, I know that AUF will be a U. Yeah, so that's why I do it U. Again, I flick with the ring pinky kind of thing. So yeah, I don't really see anything else that's particularly easy to track. So yeah, I think this was the best solution either way. So anyways, that solve was a 2.08, which is the fastest solve in the average. So yeah, that's that's a decent solve. This whole average was a 2.28, which is, well, it's below 2.3, so I'd say that's pretty good. I do need to work on consistency. This whole session that I did wasn't the most consistent. I suppose a nice, I don't know, somehow I got like a sub 1, which you would have seen the video yesterday. So I got a 0.95, like a few solves after the last one. The last solve was solve number 121. I got the 0.95 on solve number 129. So yeah. Whichever way, that about wraps it up for this this week's edition of 2x2 Reconstructions. So yeah, hope you enjoyed and hope you learned. I hope you get better at 2x2 just as well, together with me. So yeah, see you in the next video.